Hi, this is Adam from the classroom. In this video, we will discuss fractions. We know that a fraction is essentially division, where the first digit is called the numerator and the second digit is called the denominator. We also know that there are a few different types of fractions. Proper fractions, which have a small numerator and big denominator. Since these are proper fractions, improper fractions have the opposite setup. They have a big numerator and a small denominator. Then we also know that the last type is a mixed fraction. This fraction has a whole number and a proper fraction put together. Now the main purpose of this video is to recognize the types of fractions, to be able to simplify fractions, and to convert between improper and mixed fractions. Simplifying fractions is fairly simple. All we need to do is check if the numerator and denominator are in the same times table. If they are, then you divide both of them by their common multiple. So for this example, 2 divided by 6, or 2 over 6, we know that 2 and 6 are both in the table of 2. So we can divide them by 2. When we do that, our final answer is 1 over 3. Since the only table that these new numbers share is 1, it is as simple as it can be, so our final answer is 1 over 3. It can't be simplified any further. Now, for 4 over 8, it's more of the same. We know that 4 and 8 are in the table of 4, so we can divide them by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So we get a final answer of 1 over 2. 7 and 28 are also in the same times table. 7 divided by 7 gives us 1. 28 divided by 7 gives us 4, giving us a final answer of 1 over 4. Alright, let's do some examples to practice. Try them for yourselves and continue when you're ready. All done? So 5 over 35. We know that both of them are in the table of 5. So we divide both of them by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 35 divided by 5 is 7. So we have a final answer of 1 over 7. For the next one, we know that 4 and 14, while they can't be found in the table of 4, both of them are even, so they can be found in the table of 2. 4 divided by 2 gives us 2. 14 divided by 2 gives us 7, giving us a final answer of 2 over 7. Now 8 and 12 are not in the table of 8. They are in the table of 4 though. So we divide both of them by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2, and 12 divided by 4 is 3, giving us a final answer of 2 over 3. Now that we've finished with that, we can have a look at the conversions. The way in which we change an improper fraction to a mixed fraction is as we've seen it done previously in the division video, by dividing. Taking the example of 17 over 5, we know that this means 17 divided by 5. So we divide it as normal. When doing this division, we end up with a final remainder of 2 and an answer above as 3. So 3 becomes our whole number, and 2 over 5 becomes our fraction, the 2 being from the remainder and the 5 from the divisor. With 22 over 4, it's more of the same. We divide 22 by 4 as normal, getting a remainder of 2, getting a whole number of 5. We write the whole number by itself, 5, and next to it we write 2 over 4. And we know that we can simplify this to 1 over 2, giving us a final answer of 5, 1 over 2, or 5.5. We know to divide 19 over 7. We get an answer above of 2 and a remainder of 5. So our whole number is 2, with our fraction being 5 over 7, giving us a final answer of 2, 5 over 7. Alright, on to some questions. All set? Lovely. With 17 divided by 2, we divide it as normal. We get our answer above as 8, and we get a remainder of 1. So we write this as 8, 1 over 2. For 23 over 3, again, we divide as normal, get a whole number of 7 and a remainder of 2, leaving us with a final answer of 7, 2 over 3. 40 over 6, same deal. We get a 6 as a whole number and 4 as a remainder, giving us a final answer of 6, 4 over 6. Now 4 and 6 can be found in the same times table, so we can simplify it to make it 2 over 3, giving us a final answer of 6, 2 over 3. Now let's look at the reverse, changing a mixed fraction into an improper fraction. It is quite straightforward. You just need to remember the pattern. We can use our practice questions as an example so we can reverse engineer them. The first thing we need to do is multiply the whole number with the denominator, then add the answer to the numerator. So let's see how this works. For this first example, we have to multiply 8 and 2, getting 16, and then add 1, making it 17, leaving us with an answer of 17 over 2, which, if you recall, was the same thing we started with at the beginning of the question. For the next one, we multiply 7 with 3, giving us 21, and adding that with 2, giving us 23, leaving us with 23 over 3. And finally, we do 6 times 3, which gives us 18, adding 2, giving us a final answer of 20 over 3. Now, you might see this and think 20 over 3 is not what we had previously. Last time it was 40 over 6. But consider this, that was before you simplified it. Now, if you go back and simplify 40 over 6, both of them can divide by 2. When you do that, you'll get this, 20 over 3. Alright, let's get into the final set of practice questions. So, to begin, we know that we multiply the whole number with the denominator. 3 times 9 gives us 27, plus 2 makes it 29, giving us an answer of 29 over 9. Then 8 times 4 gives us 32, adding 1 makes it 33, giving us a final answer of 33 over 4. Finally, 6 times 5 is 30, plus 4 is 34, giving us 34 over 5. For notes, we have the means of conversion and a few examples of simplification. Now, it's important to note that calculators always give you the most simplified versions of fractions, and there is a button on CIE standard calculators that allow you to change a number, like a decimal, into a mixed or improper fraction. It also allows you to input fractions directly into the calculator, so make sure to get oriented with that during practice to make your life easier. Well, that's it from me. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video was of help to you. Take care, and I'll see you next time in the classroom.